So hey girl, hey. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why your relationship should be viewed as a business. If you're not looking at it as an entrepreneur, as a business, you definitely should. So let's just get right into it. So yes, I was thinking, I was actually having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and he asked me about my view on relationships. And I explained to him how I view relationships as a business. And so I wanted to explain how I view relationships and why you should become an entrepreneur of your life and view your relationship as a business as well. Now, on this channel, I talk about manifesting and having a vision and all of that kind of stuff, spirituality and all that kind of stuff. Now, when it comes to manifesting, the biggest key to manifesting is knowing what you want and being specific, correct? How can you manifest something when you have no vision, when you don't have like an idea of how your business is going to run? So that's why this is so important, to view your marriage, your relationship as a business. And I view manifesting a relationship, or if you're already in a marriage or relationship, viewing it as a business. And what I was explaining to him, which I think is the bigger picture, but we'll get into some more specifics of why you should look at your relationship and marriage as a business, is that, when it comes to a partnership, and a relationship is a partnership, when it comes to a business partnership, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have, typically in business, emotions do get involved. And one of the things that will save your business if you have a partnership is if you have a vision or a mission for your business. And so when you are butting heads and you're not seeing eye to eye, you can put your emotions aside and use more logic to say, what is going to move this business forward? What is best for the bigger picture, the bigger picture, the vision, and making the business successful? And so as a relationship, as a marriage, looking at it as a business and what is going to move it forward, what's going to essentially make it successful, where you can pick your battles, and if you need to put your emotions aside for the bigger picture so the business can be successful, you can do that. And if you look at it as a business, it's easier to just put your feelings aside and say, is this going to make this business profitable? Is this going to make this business successful? Because oftentimes we are so like in our own feelings about things that we don't see the bigger picture. And if you run your business, if you run your marriage and relationship as a business, you would be more willing to put your feelings aside, and look at it like there's something bigger than us right now. There's something bigger than me that I'm working towards, that we both want to be successful. So in a partnership, when it comes to a business, you know that, okay, we both want this business to be successful and profitable and growing and these kind of things. You know what? I'm going to put my feelings aside for the success of the business. You have to understand that there's something bigger than you and your feelings, because oftentimes our feelings, our emotions can lie to us, and they steer us in the wrong direction. And you definitely don't want that, because think about it. If you were in a partnership, if you were an entrepreneur and you were in a partnership in a business, and you were all in your feelings, right? You were all in your feelings, but you knew, okay, me being all in my feelings is going to be the downfall of the business. If you knew that, would you say, well, would you more use logic over your feelings to ensure the success of the business? And so when you can see a bigger picture, when you can say, there is something bigger than me, we are working towards a vision, a mission, then it's easier for you to navigate your marriage and relationships. And so that's kind of how I look at relationships. Like even when you're dating, and I was telling him this as well. Like if you don't have a plan, a business plan, if you don't have a business plan, then I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Because what's going to happen is you're going to be infatuated, emotions are going to be felt. You're going to think this guy is cute. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, he's cute. And he tells me all these great things. But he is not what you need in your business. You are the chief finance person. You are the chief marketing person. Or I don't know, you have these kind of attributes. And for the business to be successful, you need a chief officer and something else, And so knowing that you need these things for your business to be successful, that's what you should be looking for. And so dating with intention and dating with a plan and knowing exactly what you want, how you want your business to run, how you want it to look, what kind of projections you want for your business, and all of these things is so important. And so oftentimes, especially when people are trying to manifest a specific person or a relationship, or they're dating and things like that, they don't know what they need or want. They don't know what their business needs, and they don't know what the business looks like. And it's hard to manifest something if you don't know what you're manifesting. And so I'm just a big proponent for using logic over just like, I didn't feel the chemistry, or I didn't he didn't say the right things. The things that really at the end of the day don't matter. Because that, like, emotions and chemistry, that stuff is great, but having a plan is better. I always used to say passion is great, but planning is better. Having a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you're gonna be part of someone else's plan, and you're gonna be wondering why you ain't happy, why things are not working out. So if you have a plan with defined roles, like anytime you have a business, you're hiring for a position, they have a defined role and making the business successful. They're just not arbitrarily there. Their role is an assistance in making the business flourish and grow and be successful. And so knowing what you want and being specific on what you need for your business is so important. And when you think about a marriage, you need defined roles. You need to have a vision. And when you look at your marriage as a business, there's a drive, more of a drive to make it successful, more of a drive to make it profitable and grow and be an amazing business. And oftentimes we are just like, we don't have a plan, we don't know what our role is, we don't know what their role is, we're just kind of haphazardly going and wanting a relationship, not knowing what that feels like, not knowing what that looks like, not having a vision or a mission for it or anything like that. And so even for me, like, I'm just like, I got a list. And I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at. I know what my role would be. and I know what what kind of role I need to bring into my business. And so for it to be successful and to grow and flourish and be an amazing, beautiful business. Not to say that my role couldn't grow or expand, because oftentimes in businesses, as the business grows, so do the roles within the business. And so it's always fluid. It's always some, but if you have a bigger vision and mission, you know there's something bigger than you. And so you can easily adapt and modify the roles and how the business looks and these kind of things. But if you're just haphazardly going into, especially if you're looking for a mate or partner and you're just like, well, he made me laugh, he's cute, like, think about that. Like, think about it. Like, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's important to really, like, what do I want for my life? What do I want this marriage, this business to look like? And, these kind of things. And have a list of how you want it to look, like a vision. Instead of just like, he cute. I mean, that ain't gonna get you very far. Because think about it, like, if you had a business and you were hiring for your business, right? And you like, I want this business to be successful, grow and flourish and all of these amazing things. So I see you over there. You're cute. You're hired. Don't know anything about his attributes, what he can bring, like what his roles are, defined roles or anything like that. It's just like, you cute. I just am a big proponent for defined. It's a partnership. And so, especially even when you're producing things like children, you want to be on the same page about things. I mean, not necessarily that everything, that your role is the same as their role when it comes to parenting, because that doesn't have to be the case either. But you want to have a shared mission, a shared vision, where the business is going and this kind of thing. And so being an entrepreneur for your life is so important. It's so important. We just go off of feelings and how we feel, and we're being so reactive to life instead of, having a plan and vision for our life. And so that's why I say your relationship, your marriage is a business. You got to look at it as a business. And how can you and your partner make your business as successful as possible? What are the plans for the future? Even with dating, people are just like, I'm just dating. Like, I'm just going around meeting people and having dinner and laughing and stuff like that. But if you are looking to get into a relationship, there should be, not to say that you need to interview people, because I hate that. I don't think that's a great way to have a date and get to know someone. But if you have a plan or a job description for a partner in your business, then it makes it easier to manifest that into your life. Because part of, again, and I've always said this in all of my videos, when it comes to manifesting an amazing life, manifesting anything, you gotta know what you want. You gotta have an idea of what you want. You gotta know what that looks like and what that feels like. And then so if you look at it as a business, it makes it easier for you to then be like, okay, I need this. This is what I'm bringing. This is what the business looks like. This is how the business operates, and all of that jazz. So yeah, girlfriend, I just want to do a video real quick on why your relationship is a business, why you're an entrepreneur of your life. I think it's important to look at it that way, because I did my last video, or the video before that, I was talking about, I always had a plan for my life, but then I started getting lax about it, and I was being pulled in many directions and being pulled into other people's plans and their businesses and their movies and their bubbles, whatever you want to call it. But you have to be specific. You got to know what you want. You got to know what that looks like. You got to know what that feels like. And yeah. So for me, I have a plan. Like I have an idea of what I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm not just out here haphazard, just everywhere and doing everything. I'm very intentional. I know what I want, and that's what I want. And it's interesting. I kind of, I love entrepreneurship and I love talking about business. I was watching a video from Mina. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She's like the universe guru here on YouTube. And she was saying something about having a list for what you're looking for. And I was like, oh, I've always written down like what I was looking for, in a partner. However, one of the things she said that I found so interesting is she was like, a lot of women, they are so stuck on a person because of emotions and infatuation. But then when they look at their list of what they're looking for and what they desire, that person doesn't meet that at all. So I was like, that's interesting. So I was like looking at my list. I was like, looking at my list. So then you can be very clear about your life. Why are you doing certain things? Why are you chasing a man or a woman that don't meet your list? You wouldn't hire them as a partner for your business. Then you're thinking, it makes it easier. You're chasing a person that you don't even want they don't even qualify. They don't qualify for your business. They don't meet any of the qualifications for your business. They don't meet any of the qualifications. You're looking at your list, and that person over there that you are chasing and wanting to be in their life and you wanting them to be in your life don't meet any of the qualifications or your desires for your business. That's real. And so when you are clear about your vision, you're clear about your business and where your business is going and what it looks like, it makes things easier. It makes building the business easier, but it also makes running the business easier. And the likelihood, because you have a business plan, the likelihood of it being successful is a lot higher than not having one. Not having one at all. Just saying. But yeah, real talk. Just think about it. How many times, like, I've seen this. I've been guilty of this too. Wanting something that doesn't meet the qualifications of my business. And so think about it. If you were the boss, if you were an entrepreneur, would you hire someone that you knew would be the downfall of your business? Would you partner with someone that you knew would not do your business any favors? Would you partner with someone that did not have the qualifications to make your business successful? No. No. So if you look at it and you take all the emotions, the infatuation, and all of this stuff that fades, okay, that puppy love phase, it goes away. So taking all that stuff away and looking at it for what it is and using logic and being like, oh, they don't meet it. They don't meet the requirements, and they don't have the right qualifications to make the business successful. They don't have the right requirements and qualifications for the partnership. That's it. That's it. But that's real. And you have to be that way. And so when you can be clear and specific on what you need for the business to flourish and grow and be successful, then you know in your mind's eye, when it comes to manifesting, what you are visualizing, manifesting, and bringing into your life. And that's what you need. That is what you need. Anyways, girlfriend, that's all for this video. I have preached long enough, but I mean, I'm preaching to myself as well. This is so important when you really understand and take the emotion, and as my friend said, taking the romanticism out of marriage and relationship, and actually saying, you know, I want it to be successful. I want it to be amazing. I want it to be something that is incredible. And all of the romance and all those things will come with it because that is built into the business. But how can we ensure its success? Okay. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on all sorts of stuff, manifesting, life experiences, all that kind of stuff. And you know, I'm doing this in my closet right now because this is where my life is right now, but we're going to get it together. I'm in transition. I'm actually moving. And so this is like kind of the only spot I have. And, you know, Colorado has a temperament and won't be sunny. I don't like it used to be sunny all the time, but Colorado is just, she be mad, I guess. Anyways. That's all, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will check you guys in the next video.